Well, everybody, Spegtacular, the Silver Stackular, with actually some gold offerings this time. How cool is that? These little 1 gram gold bars. Yeah, you got to zoom in a billion times to see one. But I tell you what, man, getting gold in any form this day and age when gold is as expensive as it is, hitting all-time highs all the time, it seems like. It's whatever. Whenever I can get it, I do grab it. Listen. I think that silver has a ways to go. That's why I'm not shy about continuing buying silver. Is it going to be today? Is it going to be tomorrow? Who really knows? It doesn't matter, because if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, you know that I buy little by little by little by little. I keep on stacking. Can't stop, won't stop. I just keep on putting that stuff away for a rainy day. That's kind of why it's called stacking. You just keep on building that stack, ladies and gentlemen. You just keep on going with it. Don't stop, man. I got to be honest, though. Sometimes there are pieces out there that I see that I end up paying a little bit extra for. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that's going into my little permanent stack. How much is it? Oh, it's a little bit more than I want to expend. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to buy it. Ideally one day I believe this stuff right here is going to end up shining way more than it currently is. Teetering around the $30 mark right now is interesting to a lot of people. It was interesting for two reasons. One, because a lot of people find that to be some kind of, point where it's going to be a breakout moment. Also, it's a point for a lot of people to sell, right? A lot of people said, hey, once it hits 30, I am out. I do sell some of my stacks sometimes, and I offer it at a really good deal. A lot of times, this stuff right here, I'll offer below spot starting out on like little auction settings. And in fact, I would love to see you guys on Whatnot this coming Friday, actually, on the 20th. September 20th, 6 p.m. Eastern time, until we get bored, till whatever, the metals run dry, which I don't know how that's going to happen, but it very well could. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to be on there, and actually, I want to show you some stuff right here, because I have a great, amazing opportunity for those who need to get into some gold and they want to do it under spot. All right, here we are on the Whatnot app. I've showed this before, but again, man, first-time buyers, on that link that I put in the description of the video, click on that. All you got to do is sign up real quick. It's so simple, and you're good to go for $15 off your first purchase. Listen, also, if you are an old-time buyer, whoa, what was that? Let's keep on scrolling. My goodness, how'd that get on there? But if you are, you've been buying for a while, it's still a good opportunity. There's free giveaways on here all the time. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. It's awesome on here. Look at that. I'm going to have giveaways on my show here coming up on Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time on the 20th, I believe. But anyways, I'm going to show you where you can get this good deal on gold right here. So you can go to my link by typing in Spegtacular. Shows what shows I have coming up, and you can click on that part of it. These are my upcoming shows and times. And then we can go to my shop right over here, which I have this offer for you right here, the first one, 1 gram 4/9 fine gold bar. That's cheaper than I could find anywhere online when it comes to buying 1 bar at a time. If you want to buy like 20 to 50 bars, you might be able to get a better deal. This is the best deal on 1 gram bars you're going to find. And then if you are a first-time buyer, guess what? You get $15 off of this deal. Or if you want to use that $15, you say, you know what, I'm not really feeling those gold bars. I don't want to get gold under spot. That's your business. Do whatever you want with your $15. Go anywhere on the entire app. All you got to do is scroll around on this thing. They have old stuff, new stuff, like antiques. They got coins, precious metals, Pokemon cards, clothes, you name it, man. And they got some famous faces on here too, which is kind of fun. Geez, there's that thing again. I got to get out of that thing. Whoa, how'd that get on there? Anyways, but yeah, some really, really cool stuff. I hope you give it a chance. I'm on here all the time. I'm not trying to joke around with you all. It's a great opportunity, a great thing to do. Just come and hang out. And there's a community on here too. It's actually a lot of fun. And like I said, free giveaways. I'm going to have several giveaways on my show. Usually I have, 5, 6 of them listed for free silver as we're doing the show. And then people say, hey, we're going to do any more giveaways? And then I just end up doing more. So at the very least, come and hang out and get some free silver, potentially, because I don't know why you wouldn't. Anyways, I hope to see you on this app, because it's a lot of fun. So there you go. That's actually a really cool way to get gold under spot from me, so I can kind of, in a good way, or in a way, feel good about myself because I was able to help you guys get some gold under spot. Whatever. If I can, that'd be great. Otherwise, come by and get those free giveaways, because free silver is pretty awesome. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, I got some other cool things. I got like this piece right here, which I thought was kind of neat. This little hand poured, well, it's a hand poured hand, isn't it? I was sitting there playing with this when I picked it up. I was just holding it and rolling it around. I love the poured silver. This is something I'm not going to sell. This goes into the permastack, you know. And yeah, this is one of those things where, sure, it costs a little bit more than silver generally, right? You pay a little bit of a premium on it, but it's fun. It sits on the desk like this. People are going to be like, what is that hand coming out of your copper over there? I'm going to be like, oh, well, actually, it detaches because it's just a little, you know, hand-poured piece. So that's kind of fun. Pretty soon, what I want to do is really do something fun and do a mystery pack. Unlike most of the mystery packs that are out there these days, which are typically a bad deal for 99% of the people who buy into them, right? The Vault Box, Witter Box that just did theirs. I mean, everybody ends up losing money on those except for like, I don't know, a handful of people. And it's a small handful of people compared to the totality of the boxes. No offense to those guys, are trying something different, whatever. I want to make a mystery boxer, a mystery package where everybody at least breaks even, right? Me, if I take a little bit of a loss, whatever, it's okay. But I want you to just get some stuff that maybe you didn't realize that you loved. Maybe I'll do something like this. Maybe I'll grab one of these right here. You know, like this, what's it, Mexican Libertad. Maybe I'll put like a Mexican Libertad in one of those and charge the same price that I paid for it. Just so you can, you know, be like, oh, you know what? I heard about Libertads. I didn't know I was going to like them as much, but man, those things are cool. You know, and I got newer ones, whatever the case may be. But the idea is to keep it even, not to charge a premium on it, to really help us all just get into the hobby. That's always been my goal on this channel, not to sit there and be a sellout. And, you know, sometimes do I do that? Sometimes do I make a little money on this channel? Absolutely. I'm not going to lie. Why not, right? But I don't try to make it to where I'm just breaking the community. That's not my goal. And unfortunately, some of those mystery places, they, you know, it can be their goal. I'm not saying all, but some of them, right? Some of them, that seems to be the goal. But people know what they're doing most of the time. It's a gamble. And I say that, you know, it's like the company's doing it, but the people know what they're getting into. They know it's a gamble. They know there's a low chance, and they still go with it anyways. Anyways, I want to just make something that's a little bit more level on the playing field. And I'll stop right there. Maybe I'll throw some prospectors in there, the old Inglehards. I got some of these. But yeah, in that auction, I usually try to show a little bit of kind of like what's coming up. But I got some gold grams, so people always ask about gold. There it is. I'll end up doing that cheaper than I found anywhere online for a single gram of gold. I'm gonna offer those for what I found to be lower than anybody else, which I think is cool. I got some really neat pieces that are going to be in this auction. Just a lot of variety, because that is the spice of life, and I love myself some variety. And some of these things I have never, ever seen before, but we're going to go ahead and, you know, experience it together, I guess, for the first time. Look at this beautiful piece. These came out amazing. Amazing. These little, like, what are they, Chronos pieces, I think? A little spotty right there. Man, these are cool. 2020, huh? Those came out nice. I got a lot of stuff, man. I found some really old maples. What I was surprised about with the maples is the older maples don't really milk spot. It's the tweeners. The tweeners tend to milk spot, the ones with all those radial lines, and the new ones don't, right? So it's the old ones and the new ones are kind of, you know, I don't know, better than milk spots. They avoid it. And then the in-betweeners, man, they spot like crazy. What else do I got? I got all kinds of crazy stuff. There's actually a lot of Inglehards behind this stack of plastic right here. What is this? Oh, the Black Flag series, got some of those in there. All kinds of stuff. More Libertads. I got some more modern Libertads. Anyways, you know, I always offer these in like my little auction, and then whatever somebody doesn't want, I'll keep for myself. Look at this cool thing, huh? This Canadian Inglehard. Those are fun. Look how cool that is. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So cool. Back to the Future, huh? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Anyways, what else can I say? It's just a lot of fun. I actually have some hand-poured copper just for fun. Keep it nice and cheap because copper's not an expensive metal, but that'll be in there too, just for fun. Look how cool copper looks, though. It is such a pretty metal when you get it all refined, and when you pour it especially. It's just so neat. At first, though, when you pour it, it is an ugly metal. The graphite all sticks to it, and it's just black. but you got to play with it a little bit and fix it all up, and it looks great. This right here is a really cool piece. I'm try to zoom in on this a little bit better. Let's see. Come on, lighting, work with me. There you go. Where have you been the whole time, light? This is cool. This is a Galileo piece. This one right here is the one I wanted to show everybody. I did not know that these were out there, but these are awesome. These are just stinking pretty. So these are kind of like a little memorial piece, right? Or a little anniversary piece, I should say, of the Walking Liberty half dollars. And look how cool it has both the front and reverse kind of icons, part of the devices right here on the front with the rising sun in the middle. Very cool 1 ounce silver pieces. I wish the United States Mint had done one of those instead of, you know, from another country basically, but whatever. Whatever, United States Mint's going to eventually come to their senses, we hope. We hope, and do some cool things. Anyways, hopefully, if you don't come to the auction, that's totally fine, but hopefully you all are still stacking out there. You know, continue to put it away little by little. Don't stress yourself out. If you do go to like an auction, whether it's mine or somebody else's, you know, stay within your budget. You know, live by whatever you can. Don't start going crazy. Don't rack up credit cards. That's not what it's about. Try to just stay responsible, because that responsibility is what makes a good stacker, right? That's why you're into precious metals, or you should be, is because you want to preserve your wealth. And we start getting into credit cards and you get into interest, your wealth is being drained by the man. You know, we don't want that. So try to, you know, live within your budget for sure when it comes to this stuff. And that's just me just trying to remind you to be responsible. I know most of you are. Come on. I know it, but sometimes we forget. Got a lot of cool bars too. A lot of, I got some art bars. Got some vintage bars. Got some that are just antiquing themselves right here on my desk. All kinds of stuff. There's a bunch over there too. Anyways, more than I can just show in this one little video, but come by the auction if you don't mind on whatnot. And I'm not trying just to beat a dead horse, but it's a good time, I think. And people that have been there, they tend to go back again and again, because maybe they don't have money this time. They just get to the free giveaways and they come and hang out and chit chat and talk about what they've been doing, or they talk about just whatever's going on in their life. A little stress reliever, almost like a little therapy for some people. That's cool. Let me be that guy. You know, I want to help out. Anyways, I got to go for now. Appreciate you for watching. Nobody watched this long. Nobody. In the comments, if you stayed till the end and you watched the entire thing, just say that you stayed to the end, because I'd be very curious if you listen to me just drone on about something boring like an auction. I got to go. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe, and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stackular. You know, when I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.